Hi there, Fiona Clark, the Zenergizer here, and I wanted to give you a wonderful Zenergy tip today. Now, the technique that I want to share with you today, I actually call it the creme de la creme. I think everybody should have this one in their little Zenergy chest of skills and techniques. It is something that you can use whether you're standing, sitting, or lying down. It is something that I have taught to children, probably as young as 6 years old. It is called the Wayne Cook. It's actually called Cook's Hookups, but Wayne Cook was the one that put it together many years ago. Now, the kids that I've taught this to have actually renamed it as the Twisty Army Thingy. Now, you will understand what I mean when I share with you what we are going to do. So what I'd like you to remember is, if you feel any time that you are maybe sitting at work and you're sitting on the computer and you are feeling like your brain just can't take in anymore, if you feel that you are just going to bed, you go to sleep, you wake up, or maybe you can't get to sleep when you get into bed, maybe you just feel completely discombobulated and you're just like, oh, I'm all over the place. This is the technique to use, okay? You cannot overdo it. It is the most beautiful technique. It is simple, but very, very effective. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross over our ankles. It doesn't matter which one goes over the other. And then we're going to cross over our arms. This is where the Twisty Army Thingy comes in. So cross your arms over at the elbows, and you're going to be having your palms facing each other. Hold the palms together, clench them. Now, you can either leave your arms down on your lap like that, or you can bring them up and under, whichever is most comfortable, and obviously depending on where you are. If you're in the office, you might want to keep your arms down, okay? So I'm going to actually bring them up underneath and rest them under my chest. Now what I'd like you to do is just to close your eyes while you're doing this. Now the most important part that we want to remember here is the breath. So what we're going to do is to breathe in for the count of 4 from the base of your stomach. And as you're doing this, I want you to rest your tongue up on the roof of your mouth behind your top teeth. And as you breathe out, you're going to allow your tongue to drop down. Breathing in again, tongue on the roof of your mouth. And letting go, the tongue dropping down. And let's do 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Allowing your tongue to drop down. Are you noticing already how your body's just letting go? It's relaxing. Sinking deeper into your chair. Let's take another breath, tongue on the top of your mouth. And let it go as you breathe out. And then you're going to uncross your hands, you're going to uncross your ankles, and you're going to just put your fingertips together. All right, and you can rest your hands back down onto your lap, closing your eyes again, and we're going to do the same breathing. So breathe in from the base of your stomach with your tongue resting on the top of your mouth behind the top teeth. Allowing your tongue to drop down as you breathe out. Breathing in. Tongue down, breathe out. Let's do 2 more. Another one. And let it go. Just notice how you're feeling right now. I know for me, I just feel my body's just gone, whoa. It's just completely let go. So what we're doing here is by crossing our arms over, by crossing our ankles over, we are crossing midline. We want our energy to be crossing over all the time. And when we get stressed, when we get sick, when we have any pain in our body, what happens is our energy gets stuck. And quite often the energy is just not flowing. It's not crossing over. And this is what creates us to feel really ugh. So remember, this is what I call the creme de la creme of all techniques, especially if you are losing focus, losing concentration, can't get to sleep at night. This is brilliant. If you feel that you've got children who cannot focus, if they've had a big row and they're all up in arms and you're up in arms as well, ask them, see if they will do this. Do this with them before you even get into any solution talk. Bring them back, because what this does, it brings us back into a neutral state. Okay? Then we're balanced. By crossing everything over, we're rebalancing right and left brain so that we are able to think, we are able to focus and concentrate more. And again, if you are in bed when you just got what I call the committee and it's just constantly going round and round and all these things that you've got to go and do and whatever else, when you start to do this, this will just switch that off because you're focusing on the breath. You cannot focus on those thoughts. Now, I used to get my son when he was about 8 to do this, and he never ever did the second part because he was asleep. He was fast asleep by that time. So what I'd like you to do is to practice this. Just do this several times until you really start to connect with it. And like any energy technique, the more you do it, the quicker your body just senses what it needs to do. All right, so we've only just done a few breaths on each part of that. I'd like you to just practice that for even longer and see how you feel with it. Okay, let me know in the comments how you get on with this, because I can assure you, even though it looks like we're not really doing too much, it can have a fabulous effect on us just feeling completely relaxed and focused, able to concentrate, or even just able to go back to sleep and just sink into your bed. That's all we need sometimes, isn't it? So thank you for watching. I'd love to know what your experiences are. So let me know. If you've got any questions, then please let me know about those as well. So this is, as we call it, Cook's Hookups, or as the kids like to call it, the twisty army thingy, which I actually rather like. So I will see you soon. Fiona Clark, the Zenergizer. When you revitalize your energy, you revitalize your life so that you are able to flourish in life and business. And that's what we want, isn't it? Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.